What is going on, my friends? Listen, we are officially back. Yes, that's right. Football is here. This channel is about to be live and popping. I've got a couple of picks for you, but please, before I get into those, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, drop me a comment. Let me know if you're tailing the plays that I'm going to give out, and let's get to it. Now, I've got the first play here. Going to throw it up on the board. It is Wyoming plus 7.5. Yes, Wyoming plus 7.5. Wyoming is returning 8 starters on the defensive side of the ball. I believe this game is going to be a slow, grinded out game where Wyoming has the advantage. Arizona State is transitioning to the Big 12, and I assume that they're going to see some growing pains. Head coach Kenny Dillingham is attempting to revamp the entire roster with a ton of transfers, which I do think in the long run will help them. However, they still lack explosiveness on the offensive side of the ball, and I do think that that's going to hurt them in this game. Another reason I'm really on Wyoming here is their quarterback. Evan Swoboda is hugely hyped coming in from this offseason. He is seeing a ton of hype, and if he can live up to that hype, and I think that he just might, that is another reason I am confident in the Wyoming plus 7.5 in this game. Now, as of right now, the line has moved to 7. It's been bouncing around between 6.5 and 7 on some of the sports books. DK has it at 7 right now, but I was able to find it on FanDuel at a minus 128, Wyoming plus 7.5. So get it on FanDuel or do some odds shopping to find it. But I like Wyoming plus 7.5 in this game. Now, I know a lot of you are probably here for the USC LSU game Sunday in prime time. And don't worry, I've got you covered. I've got a play for that game too. And the play is USC plus 4.5. Now, there's multiple reasons I like USC in this game, and I almost debated taking them at plus odds straight up on the money line. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad play. I'm going to take the points and give myself a little cushion at the 4.5, especially since it's over 3. So if we lose by a field goal, we're covered. However, I don't hate the USC money line at plus odds here. USC brought in a new defensive coordinator, and I think that revamps a unit that seriously struggled in 2023. Now, I know they also lost a potentially generational talent in Caleb Williams, and we'll get to LSU and losing Jaden Daniels in a second. But I think that they brought in a guy that's capable in Miller Moss. We saw him last year in the Holiday Bowl, lighted up for 372 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's also working behind one of the top offensive lines in the country, which always helps a quarterback, even if they're coming in with a little bit of jitters, a little bit of uncertainty. Having an offensive line like that will do wonders for this guy. I also would be remiss if I left out Zachariah Branch, one of the most dynamic playmakers in the country who will be catching balls from Moss. They are going to light up the LSU defense, in my opinion, a unit that has not really seen any improvement from last season. Now, I told you I would get to LSU's situation, and I'm going to get there now. LSU's offense is led by Garrett Nussmeier, a redshirt junior who has a little bit of experience but has not played in a game anywhere near this magnitude to date. I think the one thing he's got going for him is he has a lot of weapons around him. However, the defense hasn't really improved, and this team is going to be so one-dimensional that I think they struggle against a more well-rounded and a high-powered offense like USC. So as I said, I don't have a problem with the money line. I like it at the plus odds you're getting. However, I just prefer USC plus 4.5 in this game, and that's my play. Listen, do me a favor. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, if you're back now that football's back and you're like 80% of the people that only bet on football during the year, welcome back. Do me a favor. Please drop me a sub. I'm like 30 subs away from 1,000. That's going to be a huge milestone for me. And please like the video, comment on the video, and it's good to be back. Don't go anywhere because we're going to have videos out almost daily on this channel. And remember, bet smart and win more.